Welcome to LabMinutes.com and the lab video series on Cisco ISE 3.0. This is Mehta, your instructor for this video series. For a complete list of our ISE video, you can visit our website under the security section. There you can also sign up for our newsletters to receive the latest video updates. Welcome back to our next ISE video series. The last one we did was back in ISE 2.2, and since then, ISE has gone through several versions, 2.3, 2.4, 2.6, and 2.7. And now we are at the next major version, which is 3.0. To be honest, if you look at features released in these past versions, most of them are feature enhancements and bug fixes, and there hasn't really been anything as far as ISE feature offerings or the changes in the GUI. And the policy set page change in 2.3 was still probably one that made the most impact. And maybe the licensing change in 2.4 as well, that may have caused some of your ISE to display license warning if you did not take care of it after the upgrade. That said, what we are going to do in this series is still going through ISE core functionalities, focusing on features that tends to get implemented the most in real life. So if you are new to ISE, we will go through the setup from scratch. Then anything that gets introduced in the version 3.0 that is worth mentioning, we will cover that throughout the video series. If you watch our ISE 2.2, you may ask how this series will be any different from that series other than the fact that we are running 3.0, which obviously has the new policy set layout and the new GUI. I figured that it will make the series a little bit more interesting by, one, because Cisco Software Defined Access is gaining popularity, our ISE implementation in this video series will be in the context of Cisco SDA. That means that our ISE will be integrated with Cisco DNAC, and the network we will perform our testing on is the SDA fabric. Although I must warn you, because this is not a video series on SDA, any features that are heavily covered as part of the SDA, such as TrustSec, will not be part of this video series, and we will try to keep the configuration on DNAC to the minimum. For those that do not run SDA, don't worry, because the content will be very much applicable to you guys as well. And number two, when we get to the wireless section of this video series, we will be using the Cisco 9800 wireless LAN controller. As in the past video, we have been using the AirOS. So if you are still running AirOS, you might need to refer back to our old video series. Hopefully they give you some idea of what we are going to cover in this video series. Starting in this video, we will begin by discussing some basic concept of ISE that you need to know. We will then get into deployment options and sizing of ISE 3.0, so if you are new to ISE, you definitely want to pay attention to this video. Now let's get right into that. All right, so let me go ahead and grab a pencil right here. If you are new to ISE, there are a few things that you need to know about the ISE deployment. First, you must understand the concept of node persona. So persona defines the type of services that ISE nodes provides. And there are three mandatory node personas: the administration, the monitoring, and the policy service. The administrations is basically provides you with the GUI access to perform all of the ISE configuration and monitoring. You can have up to 2 of these in your deployment. Monitoring right here basically provides a log collection and report generation functionality. And because of that, you definitely want to make sure that you size the disk space properly for the monitoring node. And again, same as the admin node, you can have up to 2 of the monitoring node in your deployment. And the third one, which is the policy service node, and this is your Radius front end, which serves any client-facing web-based related function like guest portal. And this is basically what the network devices and clients will be interacting with. You can definitely have multiple of the PSN depending on your deployment type, whether it's from the load balancing or redundancy perspective. So you can actually have many of these.